What's going on, everybody? This is the Crypto Buyer Podcast brought to you by Woodfield Capital. I'm going to go over, quickly run down the cryptocurrency market, and I'm going to touch on Electroneum. I know there's a lot of videos out there, a lot of people talking about Electroneum. I'm going to give you a little bit of my thoughts on Electroneum, where I see the price at, and also what my strategy is with Electroneum, and I'd like to get your thoughts as well. So, right into the market. The market is pretty healthy at 172 billion. Bitcoin making a run back up to 6,000. If you are not familiar, there is another fork happening around November 16th with Bitcoin, the SegWit 2X fork, which if you've subscribed to this channel or you watch any of the videos that we have produced, I believe the SegWit 2X fork is going to be significantly more impactful than the recent Bitcoin Gold fork that really, in my opinion, was kind of a dud as a fork. There was minimal hype around it, and I don't really think Bitcoin Gold is going to be very relevant here, even in the next 3 to 6 months. But keep an eye out on that. We'll do a little bit more research and discuss that in future videos, the SegWit 2X fork. So I think that the price of Bitcoin is going to continue to rise, up over $1 billion in the last 24 hours in volume. Price has risen 7%. So the market's pretty stable and right where we should be. So good things happening in the crypto space. But let's get right into the meat of this podcast and this video with Electroneum. I'm going to pull up my Electroneum dashboard here. Okay. So Electroneum's blockchain and app all go live here in about 5 days on November 1st. And that is the first time that people will be able to transact, buy, and sell Electroneum tokens. So, a lot of hype around this ICO. The reason why I think that this ICO is going to do very well is because they did in their ICO early. So, this ICO gained a lot of steam in the middle of October, towards the beginning of October, middle October, gained a lot of steam, and they hit their hard cap of 40 million. Now, the Electroneum team could have been very, very, very greedy and said, you know what? We reached our hard cap. We got a lot of steam. There's a lot of hype behind this ICO. We're going to let it ride. But they didn't, which we will see how it plays out, but could be very, very, very good for Electroneum because it allowed almost 2 weeks of hype and tension in the market. So when Electroneum hits the market, the vibe that I get just in the space is that there's a lot of tension behind this coin. Tension's good. Seller and buyer demands are good. If there's a lot of people who hold Electroneum coins and there's a significant amount of people that want to buy them, then those people are going to buy at a higher price because there's just not a lot of coins to be had. So, November 1st, we will see if Electroneum's strategy of ending the ICO and creating hype around this ICO plays out. Some things that you guys should consider as listeners to this podcast is that it may take some time to get Electroneum onto exchanges. So the advantage of them ending the ICO early is that they have time to work with these exchanges. They have time to get everything ready for the launch. So hopefully the launch will be smooth. Everything will come out as stated from the team, and that the transition from ICO phase into active blockchain and active app will be a smooth transition because they've had 2 weeks to take care of business. So I wouldn't worry too much if Electroneum does not pop up on exchanges exactly on November 1. You got to give this team and the exchanges time to add the coin and for them to apply to different exchanges. So there are some rumors that there have been a couple of exchanges confirmed, one of them being Yobit, the other one being Cryptopia. Those are the two that I have heard are confirmed. But again, you got to give these exchanges time to get the tokens and the tickers and all that stuff on the exchanges. So if November 1 it's not up and running, for some of you that are not familiar with the crypto space, don't freak out. It's coming. Okay? So, my strategy, all right? Where do I think Electroneum is going to be, and where do I think it's going to go within the first week? Well, I'm going to sit for the first day and kind of watch the panic and see what happens. Do I think this coin could go in the first day 5 cents, 10 cents? Yes. Do I think it's going to retract down to 2 or 3 cents? Yes. Why do I think that? Well, if you can see my Electroneum wallet right here, okay, let's look at this number. Okay, I've purchased myself 117,000 Electroneum tokens. But I want you to take a look at this, and this is the important thing, guys. My referral earnings, okay? My referral earnings are 40,000 tokens, okay? So because of you, the subscribers and friends that I've shared Electroneum with, have bought into Electroneum, I've earned 40,000 tokens. I didn't pay for those tokens. I earned them. So if Electroneum comes out and hits, let's say, 10 cents. Okay, let's just say it hit 10 cents. All right, which is a significant jump from a penny. All right. I will have $4,000 of free money. Okay? And 40,000 tokens of referral earnings is probably on the low end of earnings from some of these YouTube folks and referrals that I've seen YouTubers that have referred and they have over 100,000 coins. So if it hits 10 cents, they're going to have over $10,000 that they basically free money, if you can think of it that way. So if it hits 10 cents, I'm going to tell you my strategy right now. I'm selling 40,000 Electroneum tokens. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? I mean, it's $4,000 of free money that I can put, either I can take it out and hold it. I can put it into Bitcoin. I can take it and put it into other things that I believe in, whether that be BitConnect, Petite, or diversify it out into other altcoins that I believe in. If you have listened to any of these videos or been on this channel at all, you know I'm a big believer in OMG. So I would take $4,000 and put it into OMG and, you know, get 400 or 500 OMG coins and I'm good. So think about that, guys, as Electroneum comes out into the market. There are going to be a lot of people that say, hey, you know what? I might want to hold my 117,000 because do I think Electroneum can get to 25 cents or 50 cents or even $1? Yes, I believe it can. So guess what? I'm going to hold my 117,000 for maybe a month or 2 or 3 or 6 and see if the price does rise. But I'm going to cash out. If I cash out 40,000 tokens at even 5 cents, I've basically doubled my money that I invested in Electroneum. So now I'm just playing with house money in 117,000 coins. So think about that, guys, as the Electroneum coin comes out and there's a lot of hype. My advice is if you have an opportunity to, if it jumps 5x, 10x, whatever, and you have an opportunity to at least get your initial investment back, why wouldn't you? Just get your initial investment back and then keep the rest of the coins if you want to be a long-term holder in it and just play with house money. So that's what we're going to do here at the Crypto Wire podcast. That is the strategy. Do I think long-term Electroneum has some legs? Yes, I do, as long as the rollout of everything is as they advertise. Just like in any coin, any ICO, anything that's out in the market, if they roll out the things that they say they're going to do in the white paper on the roadmap, things are going to do well for them. So that's our strategy here. I would love to hear what you guys think. Do you think that's a good strategy that we have here? Do you think it's a bad strategy? I'd love to know what you guys think. So leave a comment down below. If you like what we're doing here at the Crypto Buyer Podcast, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button. We always appreciate you guys tuning in and listening, and welcome to all the new subscribers that are tuned in. And I hope that this strategy makes sense, and I hope if you got into Electroneum that we all profit together. So until next time, this is a Crypto Buyer Podcast brought to you by Woodfield Capital, and we will see you next time.